Spurgeon here with RevZilla to talk to you today about the Black brand's women's Charmer jacket available at RevZilla.com. So the Charmer jacket is going to be probably my favorite piece in Black brand's gear for women. Really nice classic look to this, has a real 60s vintage feel to it. I love the cap shoulders, and it's done really nicely and tastefully. There's a wide variety of different styles out there from Black brand, and again with the Charmer, this one is the one that I think looks just perfect, regardless of what style of bike you're riding, whether you're riding something a little bit more cafe or a little bit more cruiser. Now as far as sizing is concerned, Sarah on my left-hand side is me 5'8", 160 pounds, 38-inch bust, 32-inch waist with 39-inch hips. She's going to be in a size medium. According to Black brand's size chart, Sarah should be in a size large. So she's sizing down one full size to fit this in a medium. So keep that in mind when you're looking at sizing. Now sizes are going to range from an extra small up to a 2XL, so there's a wide variety of sizes available for the Charmer jacket that we don't necessarily see with other jackets in Black brand's lineup, and I like that. Now as far as the color is concerned, it's a nice black color but with some really nice distressed accents along the side. You have some brown showing through, and it just makes the jacket feel as if it's a few years old. It's worn in, it's been road tested. I really like the feel, the look, and the style of this piece. Now, when we're talking about Black brand in general, they're really known for their motorcycle style. This one comes in around that $300 price point, and again, it's a little bit more simplistic in its style, a little bit more classic. Maybe you want something that's a little bit louder. Check out the Sheared Beaver jacket. You got a nice line of beaver fur on the top, and it has definitely a different style to it and a different feel. If you want something that's a little bit more Judas Priest inspired, they have the Mantra jacket. And then there's going to be classics like the Brazilian wax as well. So there's a lot of different jackets in Black brand's line to fine tune exactly what look you're going for. With the Charmer, nice stylistic piece, really simple lines. Let's start at the top and break this down. The first thing that really speaks to me with this is going to be just the way they've got the cap shoulders. That extra reinforcement of leather at the shoulders just adds a little bit of protection, but it's really just that overall look. It has more of that Mad Max style feel to it. The other thing they've done that I've really liked is they've incorporated high-vis pops of reflectivity that are blacked out that you really can't even see, and it's done nicely throughout the shoulders on this. As you work your way down, nice slight pre-curve to the overall sleeve, and then there is going to be an expansion gusset to get yourself in and out. And so I'm just going to flip this over, and you can see brass YKK zips throughout. Really nice feel to the overall leather. Full grain distressed leather as we're working our way through the entire body. The chest pockets on this actually double as vents. So if you open those up, you can use them as pockets, or you can leave them open in the warmer months, and it helps to push airflow through, up, and over your shoulders. As you're working your way down, just the little accents are what sets Black brand apart. The leather zipper pull on this with the little rivet that has the Black brand logo, the BB. And as you work your way, you do have the dual hand warmer pockets on either side. And you'll also notice there's little pops of reflectivity working down, outlining the body to just make sure that if there is a car coming at you at night, you have a nice humanoid form. And it doesn't detract from the overall look. You don't have reflective piping on this that takes away from the fact that it's just a classic leather jacket. Now, my biggest nitpick here, there's no armor in the shoulders, there's no armor in the elbows, and there's no pockets to add armor. If Sarah wants to add protection, she should be able to do so. I would love to see Black brand incorporate at least the pockets for armor so Sarah can choose to add that at a later time. Go ahead and face sideways for me, Sarah. Throw the hands up in the rider position. Again, with that slight pre-curve, it's going to work nicely whether you're in a cruiser or a cafe position. And you can see that reflective loops all the way around to the shoulders, and then you're going to have that reflective piping working really nicely along the back. Now Sarah has the expansion gusset at the bottom open, and you can see it's an extra about 2 inches of room. So if you do have wider hips in the seated position, it just adds a little bit of comfort, or you can close it up for a nice sleek look. The other thing you're going to notice is that you do have exhaust vents running down the lateral side of each side of the jacket, which helps with that airflow through. If you have those pockets open in the front, it just gives the jacket a place for that exhaust air to come out, and the jacket doesn't balloon up on you in the back. Sarah, I'm going to have you go ahead and face backwards and throw the old ponytail out of the way. Really nice low slung collar, working your way down. Again, simple lines, classic look, no overt branding with this. Again, they've kept it simple, they've kept it clean, with a nice slight drop seat, so if you are in a more of a full tuck position, it does a good job of covering where the jacket ends and the pants begin. Sarah, you can go ahead and face forward for me, and just do me a favor, hold that left hand out for me. When I said the lack of branding, the only thing you're gonna notice is they've done a nice job of just the black brand logo on the left cuff. I love the asymmetry they've thrown in here, and it's completely blacked out, so it doesn't detract from the look of the jacket. They know their audience. Sarah, you can go ahead and unzip the jacket for me, and I'm gonna have you hold that right side open. Now what you're gonna notice with this, full sleeve liner, and this is where that 2-3 season functionality comes into play. You can take that liner out, you can wear it longer into the summer months with the vents open, or you can put the liner in and you can stretch it into the colder months of the winter to block the wind with the leather on the outside, and then that thermal is going to work to keep you warm. You notice you do have a cell phone pocket on the inside of that, and if you were to take the liner out, you do have that nice mesh liner built in, so even if you're just rocking this with a t-shirt the way that Sarah is, it still helps to wick sweat away in the warmer months of the year. In addition to that, you have a Napoleon pocket on the side for a little bit of extra storage. And as always, you're going to see the little attention to detail pops with the black brand stitching and that binding working its way up with the little skulls around the entire inside of the jacket. Sarah, you can go ahead and zip up for me. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning, there's a lot of options to choose from Black Brand, and depending on what style you're going for, they're going to have a piece that works for you. There's a lot of riders out there that are currently rocking Black Brand, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device to read rider reviews of ladies out there that are already using Black Brand jackets on their motorcycles. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate to pick up the phone and give us a call, 877-792-9455, or shoot us an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Black Brand Charmer jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.